into the SUVs. There we go. There we go. Oh, the SUVs are starting to get pulled in. Hello, everybody. GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more BeamNG.drive. Out here on the freeway, cloudless blue skies above. Things are looking dapper, except everyone knows when we're in BeamNG, there is the potential for sadness. We're only a half mile from Whipple Avenue. We have the patented white BeamNG truck over here, although it is absolutely not going to be the star of the show. It is just here as a metric with which all other creatures in this episode will be measured by. Let us travel down the roadway here. This nice straight strip of delicious paved area into a glorious road blockade set up by the police. Don't mind that little edit, I just had to add an extra bomb squad vehicle that had oddly gone missing in action and turn on all the lights. Now everything looks much more imposing. You guys wanted to see pedestrians getting slammed by cars. And I thought, why just pedestrians? Why not throw some police pedestrians in here? I'm gonna go ahead and assume they're police pedestrians because they're hanging out by the road blockade. Now, I don't think that anyone in their right mind would be standing in front of the road blockade, but I thought it would be cool just for BeamNG's sake. We have a couple of officers over there. One slightly smarter officer in the back over here, and then two additional ones way back behind the second level of the barricade. So today what we're going to be doing is taking giant pieces of farm equipment that probably have engines they should not possess, and we're going to be slamming them into all of these different road blockades to see how far they can penetrate. Yes, that's what she said. But realistically, that's what we're going to be doing. Now, I have a feeling that the white BeamNG truck will not get very far. If I had to guess, it'll probably get stopped at the very first blockade. That's just my guess. But the question is, can anything bust all the way through 3 levels of police vehicles? Let's find out. The patented white BeamNG truck, knowing no fear, moving swiftly down the roadway. Speed limit of 65 miles an hour, no damn way. Let's find out. Here we go. Through the first blockade. And I was right. Oh! That was a Louisville slugger shot to that poor guy right in the back. The two dudes in the front are totally fine. It could not make it past even the very first piece of the blockade. And that's pretty much what we had assumed. If we go ahead and stop things here, we could take a look at a little bit of the destruction. This poor guy over here got hit like a line drive down to the friggin' shortstop or something like that. Over here, this vehicle, front end smashed a little bit, not too terrible. Now this police car got ridden like a friggin' hoss. This was kind of interesting. The white BeamNG truck, outside of having probably flattened tires, not really too bad. But this just shows you that the police blockade is nothing to be trifled with. We're gonna need something bigger and more powerful. Now we're talking. Big ass tractor. Seems pretty legit. Pretty powerful too. Now you're not gonna get a lot of speed with this tractor, but don't you worry. I've got something for that. There's another engine that goes into this tractor called Crazy. That's what the engine is called. It allows this beast to go up to 150 kilometers per hour. That's probably what we're gonna use next. Now I have good feelings about these tires. I feel like these tires are perfect for ramping over police vehicles. Let's take a look in full speed here, how it does. Okay, bust through the first one. Climbing over the second. Come on, get there. Get there. It's trying to get some traction. I'm gonna give it 5 seconds. If these things can't get through the blockade in 5 seconds, it's gonna be swarmed by police and it's not gonna count. Okay. It was not able to do it. But we are now officially riding the second layer of police barricade. The beautiful police interceptor SUVs, showing just how structurally sound they are. This guy, I have a feeling, is gonna get eaten up like every time. He's in the worst possible place. These guys aren't exactly in good places either, but something has to get through the second layer to get to them. These guys should be pretty good as long as whatever we have isn't super wide. And the 2 police cars in the front, look at this, barely any damage just because it got ridden right over. A tractor that goes 150 kilometers per hour. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, hold on. We have to be inside of the cockpit for this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll even slow it down a little bit so we can watch the fireworks. And we are off. Yeah. Oh, look at the cinematic view. Look at the tractor spin. Oh, it's wonderful. All right, so now what do we count that as? Because, hold on, let me go ahead and pause this for a moment here. The tractor did make it through the police barricade, but it made it through by flying. I don't know if I should count that or not. I feel like it should bust its way through rather than fly its way through. Now, I will say, it ran over the police cars in the front real good. Oh, there's pieces of delicious engine sticking through the hood in that one. These 2 over here, look at this. It must have just skipped off the roof of the SUVs because all that you have is a little bit of glass breakage over here. It didn't even shatter all the way through. Did the back window? No. Usually the back windows on these bust out really easy. And this must have been where those wheels kind of landed, although I think we were coming in sideways when we were landing. All right, so it can jump all these creatures, but we can also put a giant snowplow on the front of it. Let's do that. Crazy 150 kilometer per hour engine, snowplow in the front. Oh, it's gonna be good. Here we go. Look at the speed. Oh, the speed is ridiculous. Hold on. We gotta watch it from the front. Lift those. Oh, wow. It took the snowplow clean out. Bodies are caught inside of the snowplow. And the tractor lands it. Sticks the landing. And a young man is caught between the plow and the front wheels. Now, the only issue here is, let's go ahead and stop things real quick. The only issue here is the vehicle is stopped. It can't move anymore. So technically the blockade worked. It just absolutely obliterated everything in the way. Both of these guys over here got flattened because cars were thrown on top of them. It's like freaking Thor having a rampage or something like that. Zeus coming down from Mount Olympus and deciding that these 2 schmucks haven't paid homage by sacrificing a sheep or something. Over here, the 2 police cars, I'm going to call that like a 30% destruction rate. It actually doesn't look that bad. Over here, I don't know what happened. There appears to be engines floating through the air. That doesn't look good. What's going on under here? Did they just pop out the engine bay or something? I don't even know, man. The 2 bomb squad vehicles still, for the most part, okay. I think what we're going to have to do is reset this and lower the plow closer to the ground. All right, I've got it so that the front plow is just barely kissing the ground. Oh, God, let's move back. This is going to be great. It's just barely kissing the ground. There it is. There's the smash through I wanted to see. Again, the bomb squad really doing well at putting an end to the viciousness of these farmstead convicts. However, they're certainly putting plenty of, plenty of the budget through the ringer that the police have over here. You can see, again, the front end of the cars, the rear end of the car actually got blasticated from the highway patrol as well. A few people laying on it. There's the rear window busted out that I like to see. I told you, these rear windows bust out. You sneeze on them wrong and pretty much they're going to get exploded. Front windshield looking good. If the front windshield looks good, then usually I would say the car it just didn't take enough damage. The SUV is holding up really well. The 1455 case, 1455 XL actually, with an engine it probably should never possess, did okay. But outside of flying like a bird, it could not make it past the blockade. Here we have this thing. It's got the word Magnum in it, so it has to be amazing. Double wheels on both sides. It's like the monster truck of the farming world. Engine's loud as hell, too. It's gotta be able to climb over all this, right? Look at the size of those tires. The tires go almost completely across the entire barricade. Get him, Magnum. Get him. People in the way. Bull crap. No time for that. There we go. Uh-oh. Front end is caught inside of it. Wow. Look at it just push through. It's legitimately trying to muscle its way through a bomb squad truck and the SUV, but it can't do it. Oh, wow. The SUV is actually caught in the front trailer. Hold on, I gotta let... It's using the freaking SUV as a plow. I guess I've got to count it. Like, I have to count it as having gotten through the blockade. I never in my life thought I would see one of the vehicles use another one of the vehicles as a plow to push through another one of the vehicles. So, what happened to this guy? What happened to this guy? It's like a piece of bumper is stuck in his groin. Mother of God. There's no amount of health insurance that can cover that. Over here, we see a random tire. Is this tire just, yep, that tire's just floating. I was just curious, but it's just hanging out on the front bumper over there. This dude, the pose he's making is actually pretty cool. It looks almost like he's like, oh, maybe like, what's it called in ballet? Pirouetting or something like that. You know, where the leg and the arm comes out and then they twist around in a circle. I don't know, man. Gray doesn't know anything about freaking ballet. I'm glad I say it correctly. You're lucky I don't say it ballet or something like that. Over here, both front cars looking worse for wear as they often do, but not that bad. So, good job, Magnum. You did it. Let's put a snowplow on you. We're taking it to the limit, boys. And I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks pretty damn imposing right there. Snowplow is down. Double-wheeled Magnum at the ready. Blockade looking imposing. But the question is, are all of the police draining their urine currently? Let's find out. Here we go. Let's watch. Hold on. Let's watch all of the impacts here. Now, those first impacts, you can see the two police cars get blasted. That dude's kneecaps just got obliterated. The poor guys behind him both getting flattened. And the Magnum now pushing 4 different vehicles out of the way. But does it have enough grunt? Does it have enough beef? Come on, Magnum. You can do this. You can do this. Push through it. Don't you give up on me, Magnum. It is now pushing 4 vehicles. But 4 vehicles and 1 dude is just too much. It's just, and what's funny is it's actually legitimately nudging this entire doodle of vehicles here. Like this giant accordion of cars and bodies has come into the way of the Magnum, and the Magnum is not having any of it. The Magnum is surprisingly potent, given the fact that it's a tractor, although I imagine these tractors are flat out surprisingly potent. Would it be enough to push 2 SUVs and 2 bomb squad vehicles? Probably not, but I gotta tell you, it's doing surprisingly well. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Gray, that wasn't too bad. Those vehicles had some power. But is there anything even more impressive? Of course there is. Over here, the John Deere Combine Harvester. The king of the freaking fields, boys. That's right, the Combine Harvester is here. Let us turn it on and watch how menacingly it looks. Look at the Thrasher. Just, I would hate to be the guy that gets caught in this, because there's no survival. There's nothing you can do about it. If there was a creature that could plow its way through every single thing the police threw at it, it has to be this, right? This has to be the thing to do it. Let's freaking check it out. Combine harvester at the ready. Is it known for its speed? No. Is it known for its agility? No. What it is known for is this thing. A 40-meter wide, I think it said 40-meter wide. That doesn't look like 40 meters, though. I don't know. That definitely doesn't look like 40 meters. Maybe it's like 20 meters or something. I don't know. It's a big-ass vehicle, all right? And it's got a big-ass thrasher out of the front. And anything that gets caught in its way will taste the fury of Poseidon. Here it comes. Oh, the police look on in horror. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, no. Yes. Oh, God. If I'm going to break the game, it's going to be now. Both vehicles are turned into mincemeat. There's nothing left. It pushes through to the secondary level. Look at it. There's so many vehicles caught inside of the Thrasher that the Thrasher is starting to flip out. The second layer of police vehicles now catching on fire, exploding wildly. The Thrasher starting to manipulate both time and space. I don't know what's happening anymore. Physics is not working. The physics of BeamNG are starting to break. Okay, stop. Just everyone stop. Let us... Okay. Let us pause a moment so I can mention that it looks like a nuclear warhead went off. There is scraps of vehicle just laying all over the... Look at this. It's a freaking door. It's just a door laying on the ground. Here's a spotlight laying on the ground. An exhaust. 2 exhausts, as a matter of fact. This thing turned all of the vehicles into mincemeat. They came in one side as vehicles, and they left the other side as metallic hamburger. That's what happened here. The John Deere 9770 STS is amazing. This poor guy got threshed. That's what happened to him. Over here, I don't really know what this is. It's a piece of a police car surrounded by some glitchiness. That's what it is. But I will say, the Combine Harvester did not make it to the back end. It completely obliterated the rest of the freaking area, but it didn't even touch the bomb squad. Let's give it one more try. Boys, ever wonder what it was like to be inside of the Combine Harvester? Here you go. We are coming in for a landing over here. Looks like there are 6 scumbag vehicles in the way. Shouldn't be too big of an issue, though. We gotta bust past them with this. I have to see this thing break past this freaking blockade. It's gotta do it. The seat looks very comfortable. I will say, it has like the yellow safety lines on it as well. The green beast is coming, boys. John Deere made this thing for 2 reasons. To feed America and to beat that ass. Get out of the way, scumbags. Yes. Come on, keep pushing. Keep pushing, Harvester. Come on. Get through it. Uh-oh, we're starting to bounce. Oh, we're starting to levitate. Oh, it's like something out of Doctor Strange. Wow. It's like a carousel ride. Whoa, full barrel roll. Full barrel roll. We're now on the other side of the freaking road. I don't know how this happened. Oh, no. Oh, now we're flying this way. Come on. Come on, Combine Harvester. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Look at it in the cinematic view. It's breakdancing. The Combine Harvester is breakdancing. It's like a Michael Jackson friggin' spin going on over here. I've never seen anything like it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna, oh my God. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Okay, okay. That's enough. That's enough. Oh, this hideous beast. This hideous beast. There's particles over here of the cars. What is this? It's the piece of a tire. Wow. So, I will say it takes 2 police cars and 2 police SUVs to stop up a combine harvester and possibly some bodies, possibly some dummy bodies. These guys over here have to be like explosive butt peeing themselves, because there's no way that a man can look at this and not wonder if his ass was about to be grass. All right, boys, that's going to be it for this episode of BeamNG.drive, where we got to see all kinds of farm instruments turned into instruments of death and destruction. I'm going to leave you boys with one last combine harvester hit, though, because there's no telling what it'll do. And you know what? If it crashes the game, that'll be a fantastic exit. So here we go. I want to see it from this side, from the police side, nice and slow. I want to see all of these vehicles get turned into freaking mincemeat. Here comes the harvester and the bodies too. I'm very curious what happens to the bodies. Oh, here we go. I don't think that the bodies get injured that bad, but watch as the police cars get twisted. Just turn into wreckage. The Thresher actually like goes in one side of the car and outside of the other. That dude was just about doing the limbo. Come on, harvester. Push through. Push through. Get to the SUVs. There we go. There we go. Oh, the SUVs are starting to get pulled in. Oh, it's glorious. Come on. Get to the bomb squad. Oh, it's gonna do it. I think it's gonna do it on our last go. Come on, just a little bit further. Just a little bit further. Do it. You know you want to. Full speed. Full speed. It's almost there. It's almost there. No, it's starting to bounce. Yes. Oh. Get it. Get it, baby. Is it going to do it? Oh, I don't think it's going to get it. I don't think it's going to get it. It's slowly starting to shred the side wall, though. The doors and the pieces and the panels are just going flying. Oh, it's so loud. I'm gonna have to turn down the audio so much. But it's so worth it. Come on. Come on, get there. Get there. All right. It got close. It was just about to eat it. Oh my God, maybe it is gonna eat it. Look at it, it's absorbing a little bit more. Yes! It got it. It got it. It detonated it, but I don't think it's going to go any further. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of BeamNG.drive. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with this friggin' visage. Oh my God, look at what happened to this car. That's amazing. What was this? Was this one of the SUVs or was this one of the police cars? I can't even tell. Anyway, folks, until the next time, stay foxy and much love.